Now that my internet is done being retarded.
Hey.
We are in business.
Desdemona.
Status report.
We got activity, Des. Not sure how long for it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps Synths escape.
I am back. Is the live stream all back?
Owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry.
So,
That's
what
all
is
part of the
happening?
plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About Synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Oh, blinding white light. I think they killed me. They killed me! Oh, never mind. I'm here. Perhaps I should use a stuff boy.
Whoa, how cool.
Now we're invisible. So this be
Hello.
the Institute.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I'm invisible. How do you see me?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of
Maybe
how
even
science
Robot
can help
Lady
shape
doesn't
the
he want
future.
me to interrupt?
It has never
LOL.
been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes, I'm here for my son. You will give me back Sean. Sean?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
Oh damn.
It's me. Your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me!
Oh, man.
He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
What did you...
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Okay, this took a turn in a direction that I didn't think it was going to.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Those people up there. Your machines are killing them. There is no way.
Your institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you may consider it hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Wow, just wow.
I don't trust.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Sure it is. Work with me. Where's that? This is gonna suck in it. Yep. Just gotta one of those. It's not gonna give me the passcode.
I don't know what to say, to be honest.
No, I don't think there is much left to say. I don't approve with what him and his people are doing. They're cause the people up top to suffer. People up there are afraid of them. They've hurt the people on the outside world. I mean, yes, I worked with the Brotherhood of Steel. And yes, the Brotherhood of Steel has done some bad things. But you bet, if I could stop them as well, I definitely would. The director of the Institute is dead.
Got it.
Okay.
I would be down though to hear Sean out.
Is it this one? See, short version. Plug this into any Institute terminal and copy the message. Patriot's been sending us short-coded messages for years, using an evil little encryption scheme. It was a B word and a half to reverse engineer Patriot's scout skill, but I nailed it. Put this holotape on any Institute and terminal and it'll deliver a gift-wrapped message straight to the Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast. Friend, don't trust anything. Acknowledged. Meet at the advanced system maintenance room.
Good evening.
What do you want? I would say I'm sorry, Sean, but I can't say that. Okay, where to go from here?
Can't pick this.
Requires key.
Busted.
Guessing something I'm missing here.
Is Sean dead forever now?
Possibly. I don't know if I was even supposed to do that.
Good to see you.
Don't have the key.
This is unlocked elsewhere. Where is the key? I shot him. Sean's terminal password. guess. Not exactly sure where to go from this point. Shower! Preserved secret pack, radio, folder, trash can.
Oh yes, rubby dub dub make me clean you beautiful shower.
I think I'm doing all kinds of things wrong here.
Operating at full capacity. Reporting status. All functions normal. All systems unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Okay. Shut, Sean. It doesn't seem to have any effect.
It's stuck.
Door cannot be opened. I can't go back out. Over that way. I don't know how to get there. Just where is this going? A lot slower than.
No way to pick this.
Oh my god. Ooh. One other thing to possibly try. That would be going back to the beginning and then sitting at that terminal at the very front. Would that work?
Attacking enemy war. Under war out there.
Attacking hostile.
Let's about go all the way. Y'all are firing, but look at all of you.
Combat subroutine. Stealth capability controls offline.
What you want about this? What's this like? Nothing here. Stimpack. Stimpack. Yeah, not going there. That can't be opened. So what was the point of any of this? Oh.
Only opens with a key.
Fortunately, I hate to say it, but it looks like I'm going to have to cut it off here. It is getting a bit late on my end. I don't want to stay up too much longer. So I'm probably going to go ahead and cut it off. Maybe I'll live stream some more later. Unfortunately, you didn't really get to see a whole lot to have to do with this, but maybe later you can. But this has been Problem from Dying Like a Hobby Crew. I'll catch you guys later.